Hi, I'm Johnny Maloney, and today I'm going to show you how to care for a baby bearded dragon. So let me just get it real quick. As you can see, this is my 40-gallon tank setup. For a little one, you should probably have about 30 to 40 gallon. Now, for you people who do have 10-gallon tanks, which is this one, for you people who do have these size tanks, I wouldn't recommend it for a baby bearded dragon. Not trying to hate on anyone, okay? Okay? Just to be clear. Oh, he's getting away. 1 minute. It might take a couple minutes. I'm trying not to make the boring video of it. Sorry if this video is getting boring. He's trying to get away. He's pretty new. I got him yesterday on December 18th. Oh God. Okay. So I got him. As you can see, I have this brand new heat light. DVB is old. The light's new. So salamander in that 10-gallon tank. So if you're wondering, here he is. He's pretty new. He's pretty good. Size, yeah, he's pretty cool. Oh, if you're wondering how old is he? He's jumping over the computer. He is 3 months old. It's December, I just said. And his birthday is September 19th. That's what we're guessing, because he's 3 months old. So we're pretty guessing his birthday is on the 19th. So September 19th. He's pretty calm when he's not hungry. So, and now I'm gonna not gonna make a boring video. So I'm gonna show you how to make a cookie without buying it. So first you gotta get a milk jug, an empty milk jug. Then, as you can see, I have this milk jug right here. I cut a hole in it, and then in there's the crickets. As you can see. And so like, for example, this is how big our crickets used to be. So if here's my cricket, here's my mini ripstick real quick. Here's my mini ripstick. So for example, if this was his head, here's one eye, here's the other eye. So here's 2 eyes. You should feed him a cricket between his eyes. So if this was a big bearded dragon, if he's a big bearded dragon, you should feed him enough crickets to cover that eye length. If you feed him one bigger cricket, then good for you for getting big crickets. He's trying to get away right now. I'm trying not to make boring videos. So if you as I said, so you should get a UVB light. They're pretty good. And so if you get a baby bearded dragon that's like 3 months old, you should always feed him kale. If you don't know what kale is, it's like lettuce, but they're like darker color, different kind of lettuce. But pretty good kind. And you can go outside, find pretty big logs and rocks. But when you get them, you should bake them at 245 degrees in your oven. If they can't fit, then you don't have to do it. But you should just like let them sit in a cold place, like put them in your freezer, say like that. That freezes the little bugs up that could hurt your bearded dragon. Oh, and you want to check them as much as possible. So I'm not gonna leave him in here for like 3 or 4 days and not hold him. You're gonna hold him. You put him in here the day you get him. You put him in here. Then you wait the next day. Then you can hold him. So like I was saying, he needs lots of attention. I've been holding him this whole day. I've been holding him for like I'd say, I don't know, 12, maybe like a long time. I'll just go with that, like 6 or 8 hours. So it's pretty good place to keep your bearded dragon. Make sure you have a heat light. So if you have a heat light and you don't know where to put it, 1 minute. If you have a heat light, you know UVB, if you have a heat light, one moment. If you have a heat light, it's really good for your bearded dragon because he'll like the heat light. If you're gonna hold him and he suddenly starts to feel cold, you take up the heat light, pick it up, hold him under there for about 5 seconds, and take him out. He'll be pretty warm. If you have the right light. I'm gonna say this now and only now. Don't buy a heat lamp off of Craigslist. Don't. Especially if they're bigger than, they're longer than 2 feet. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. I'm gonna say this now. We've had experience with that, especially if it comes with a light bulb. We got ours with a light bulb. This guy, when I first got him, we put him in here. He wasn't doing so good. He was getting like as close to the heat lamp as he could. So that's why you should always get a good one from the pet store. And if you're wondering, this is a double lighter. I can turn the red light on. Turn this off. It would look like this at night. So it's not too bad. It's not too bright. And I would turn the UVB light off. That, it would only be like this at night. So it's not so bad. Then, once I get this on, like that in the morning for about a couple hours from like 6:30 to 7:30. You should, like an hour, you should keep it like this with the UVB lit on, just like this. And then when it's 7:30, when it's 8, when it's 9, you should keep it like this until it's 9:30 in the morning. When it's 9:30 in the morning, you turn it off and turn the normal light on. So basically, that's how you take care of a BB dragon. I got some other news for you. I just love the salamander. Salamander, he's pretty old. I got him as, like, I would say an orphan, because he was living with four other tiger salamanders in a cage, and they were all crammed in there, and it was pretty small. So I feel bad. And I asked a kid. A kid was owning him. He had like 12 other pets, and I said he had 12 other reptiles. And I said, so could you give me one of your salamanders? I said, please, please. And he said, yeah. So he went out to get it for me. My mom didn't know about it right away, and so I told her in the car, I'm like, I have a salamander. She's like, what, Johnny? And I'm like, well, please. And she's like, you can keep it. And then we rode home, got him in a cage with my frogs. She lost my other frog, and she lost one of them. My friend Brady lost my other frog, and I ended up with just the salamander. And I felt really bad. I had 2 salamanders, actually. One of them, for some weird reason, he wouldn't keep eating. Like, I fed him a cricket. I gave him a cricket in front of his face, but he wouldn't eat it. And I was like, that's strange. So then then the next morning he was all shriveled up and dry. It's pretty gross. Try not to make like I said, I'm not trying to make a boring video, so I'm gonna put him back in the cage real quick. Wait, I'm gonna give you one last look at him. I can eat him up real quick. Okay, so last look. This is John Maloney, or Johnny Maloney. This is Johnny Maloney, and I say, take care of your bearded dragons. If you don't have enough time, if you're like, you have a basketball game to go to, and then you have your dad's soccer game, then you have your brother's basketball game, don't get him. Because if you have a bunch of games, like soccer games or sports games, and you don't have any time to hold them or anything, don't get him. This is Johnny Maloney. Peace out. Yo, yay.